All right, members of the culture. I am Ron. You are here. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Look here, I'm not going to keep y'all long. Just want to drop something off really quick. I was inspired by my main man, Clever's Universe on YouTube. Brilliant brother. If you've never checked out his channel on YouTube, y'all should definitely check him out. Really good channel. Very thought provoking. He's really good. Great content over there. Very thoughtful brother. So when he drops a video, there's a lot of insight and thought that goes into it, and you can tell by the questions that he asks and the way he presents his channel, like really engaging. Really good brother. Really good brother. But he dropped a video the other day where he was talking about the value of the sentimental value attached to certain figures that he might have had during his time. Like, and I get it. I was just thinking about doing a video. The truth be told, I was thinking about doing a video myself about a similar topic, like what figure means the most to you. So the premise of his video was he was talking about I can't even remember which figure it is now, but it was one where he mentioned that his daughter was 14 at the time, and it seemed almost like a shady deal because the cat wanted to meet in the back of the Toys R Us, but he wanted that figure. So I think so he told his daughter to stay in the car, stay in no matter what, to open the door until he comes back. So in any case, like I would like to say he's probably not the only one that's done that, the only one that's been there. I know that I've had some questionable deals in my lifetime, so it's something that hit home with me. But he will never forget that figure, and his daughter will never forget that figure. He was just mentioning how when he sees it, his daughter still remembers to this day. Remember when you got that figure? What happened? And he was reminded of it too. So it holds a special place for him. But everybody has like that one figure that means everything to you, in your life. It might have been given to you by someone that's transitioned, that's no longer here. He mentioned, excuse me, he had mentioned that he got a figure from his mom or whatever that couldn't get that figure, never again for him. It holds a special meaning. So it's things like that. It was really important. I thought it was awesome that he shared that, and I immediately got to thinking, and I was like, man, I just thought about this. But regardless, I was gonna drop it on some of y'all. Do y'all have a figure that you have in your collection that like really means everything to you? Like it has a special memory attached to it, and for that reason alone, if no other reason, for that reason alone, you could never part with that figure. Like for me, right? I got out of the business a while back. I'm saying business. I'm saying I got out the hobby a while back of collecting some years ago. After doing it for 15 years, I think. And I let a lot of figures go, man. Figures I'll never get back again. I highly doubt because one, I don't see them anymore. They're like not available. Or two, the prices are outrageous. And now with the tariff situation and whatnot, probably more outrageous than ever, right? So I don't know if I'll get those figures back. But I do have one. When I first came back, like 3 years ago, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago now. But when I first came back, shout out to a partner of mine named Jorge Cuevo. Got it from him. It was a Galactus, right? The HasLab Galactus. That's a bad figure for those of y'all that don't know. I was getting back into it, and I got that figure from him along with some others. We made this like real cool, made me a real good deal. Good, he looked out for me, good brother. And when I got that figure, I knew then and there that I was back, right? Because I'd gotten him, and I got the Toy Biz Galactus, the Build-A-Figure one. I had gotten that one before, and ironically, it was me and him that took a trip out of town to a toy shop where the owner, unfortunately, is no longer with us. He made me a deal. Excuse me, I need some rest. I apologize. He made me a good deal on it, and I ended up grabbing that figure as well, and it was awesome. Like, that got me back because Galactus is in my fave four, right? Everybody that knows me knows I rock with Galactus. They know I rock with Thanos. They know for a fact that I rock with Apocalypse. And I rock with Darkseid. That's my top four right there figures. Those are the characters I like the most. But getting back to the story, I had gotten this Toy Biz one when I first started coming back. I got it on a trip out of town, and for the fact that the store owner was such a cool dude, man. It was a place called the Daycare Kids out in Arkansas. Really good dude, man, and I miss him. Mr. Robert, really good guy. I got the that Builder figure from him, and I was like, man, I'm starting to come back now. And I was like, but I'm not all the way back. Like, I dipped my toes in the water. But then when the chance to get the HasLab Galactus opened up, I was like, man, that was like, it wasn't cheap, obviously. But when I got it and the figures that came with it, I just said, man, I'm back now. And it just hit me so hard when I got to thinking about it. I was like, man, when I had sold everything, I had gotten rid of a lot of figures. I had like Resident Evil figures, a Mr. X, like 20 years old or whatever. There was a whole bunch of stuff I got that I'll never get back. I still have my Tekken 3 figures and stuff like that. So still got some old stuff, Dragon Ball, Irwin toys. I got some of them, but I sold a boatload of them too. But the fact that this Galactus is here, when I got it back, it meant a lot, man. I mean, you have no idea. It meant a lot because of the guy that I got it from. It meant a lot because it signified to me, it was one of my favorite characters. That was first. The guy I got it from, that was another factor. The deal I got, and then it let me know, hey, you're back now. You're back in collecting, and you're never gonna get back out. So I've been back on the bandwagon. Never gotten out. It's true. That I'm back, and I always wanted. Speaking of which, if you look over here, I'd always wanted my main man Monstar right here, so I got him in pre and post transformation and thrown on the way because he's a character I always wanted. And the guy, Red Stick Toys, Makari, look out for him. Good dude, took care of me. And I'm just happy, man. I'm grateful. It's a lot going on out there, man, and it's tough on everybody, particularly toy collectors at this time. But I promise you, I will never forget those two figures. They have to both be Galactus, but I will never forget those two figures. They mean everything. But that's my little short story. What you guys got out there? What is the figure that means the most to you? It's in your collection, something you would never part with because of the sentimental value. However you got it, let me know in the comments down below. If you'd be so kind to share your story, I truly appreciate if you share your story with us, right? But until next time, folks, I appreciate you listening. And until we meet again, please continue to stay collecting. Please continue to stay tuned. And above all, please continue to stay great. Peace.